What's good, everybody? Let's get into this one. This one we are rocking with Lamelo Ball cyber faces. I got four for you. First and foremost, this is number one, young version of Lamelo Ball. More of, I try to give him a more mature look. His facial features are maturing. We've been watching him for a few years now, so that's what I tried to do with that one. Now let's move on to the next version of him that I created. Now this one right here is supposed to be like him somewhere in his 20s. I just tried to do a little bit of age progression. I took the hair off, made his face a little wider. As you can see right here, the comparison, this face is skinnier, has the hair, and then the other one is a little, the body is a little bit different. I made sure I made the, bulked them up just a little bit on the other one. Now this one right here, we're going back to high school, but we're going to his last year playing in high school at Spire. And that is a version that I was going for right here. This actually was a collaboration with NLSC user NikosTs. He did a very spectacular job making the base. The base for this one, I think it looks very good. Basically all I did was I went in, edited some of the 3D hair, took that off, then I gave him the waves. That's all I did. But Nikos did the heavy lifting on that. Now here is one strictly done by NikosTs. I hope I'm saying his name right and it's not NikosTs or something like that. But anyway, this one I believe is very spectacular. I went ahead and put it in the Vitaltas, I believe is how you say it, jersey, because I felt like, oh man, this really reminds me of that version of Lamelo, even though Lamelo looked a little more like a kid back then. Well, he's a kid now. Goodness gracious, dude is so young. But anyway, he had more childlike features, but still I went ahead and put this one in that jersey just because of the hair. But I think I'm going to try to make a younger version of him. I don't know, I may or may not do that. But anyway, so right now as it stands, we got 4 different versions of this player, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you can use these if you are not familiar with modding. All right, so once you download the file, you're gonna get a file like this. You need 7-zip to really navigate this file, okay? So go download 7-zip. It's a program, it's free. Go download it if you don't have it. Anyway, I'm extracting everything into a folder right here onto my desktop. So now I can move this file that I downloaded. Don't need that anymore. Let's go inside. Let's look at this. So first and foremost, has a README file. Read it, guys. It only takes a few seconds. Just read it. You can read it right here. So that way you don't have to read it once you download everything. Okay, so what's in the files? Well, let's see. All right, each little folder is going to have a preview, and it's also going to have the face and body model files for each of the well, that one has the hair too, but for each version of this face. All right, so it's got some previews and it's got the real files. The face.if and the png.if are the real files. Okay, you don't have to drag over the screenshots into your JusBGood or your modded folder. So I kind of named them, give you an idea of what each one is. You do what you want to do with it, with that information. So right now, if you wanted to install this mod with this cyberface, you're going to need Louis' hook first of all, if you don't want to change the face ID numbers. And if you already have Louis' hook, all you have to do is just grab these 2 files and just drag them into your JusBGood folder. Just drag them into your JusBGood folder, okay? I already have the files in my JusBGood folder. For some of you, it might be called your modded folder. I don't know, but for me, it's called JusBGood folder. It's basically the same thing. One is like the English version, one is Chinese version, whatever. Doesn't matter, at least not to me. All right, so you would just drag. All right, so at this time, what I want to show you guys is how to apply the face once you drag the files that you want into the JusBGood folder. So I've got to go to one of these little players without a portrait. Okay, this guy will work. So I load up Lamelo Trainer, make sure it's initialized. Then I'm going to go down to player list, click read current player, and then go down to player miscellaneous and change the face number to the number that was listed in that folder. So for this, it's going to be 30012. So now I go away from the team, and then I come back to the team and hover back over that player, and his cyberface has been refreshed. So we're going to do it again real quick, right? So in any kind of roster screen like this, just hover over the player you want to change his face. Go into Lamelo Trainer, do the little steps I did earlier, and then change the face number. Go away from the team, and then go back to the team, hover over that same player. As long as they don't have a portrait already, this will work. You'll see that preview refresh. So first time we have the one with hair. This time we have the one without hair. Pretty dope. And I gave you guys options. I gave you 4 different options. I was going to give you like 6 options, but I said forget it. I just got to get these out. And by the time you're watching this video, the faces have already been released. I uploaded them to NLSC before I even made this video, hours before. So anyway, let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to show you guys tattoos, how to move tattoos to the 2 versions of the face that don't have tattoos. So this one right here doesn't have tattoos. This version does not have tattoos. I think a lot of people will probably like that version. So I'm going to show you how to add tattoos to it. You just go into the png.if file in one 7-zip window, and then in the other 7-zip window, just go to inside the png.if file of like this face right here that has the tattoos, as you can see. So we're going to go into PNG 15,000, just double click it, grab the 2 files that say chest color. One is the texture itself, the .dds file is the texture itself, and the .txtr file are the instructions. You would drag it over to that other PNG file. You'll come up with a prompt. You would click yes, and then you will put that png.if inside your JusBGood folder. And the tattoos would show up once you get a chance to refresh the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this cyber face before the tattoos get applied. So as you can see, no tattoos, right? That's cool. No tattoos. His legs are a little thick on this model, but whatever. So I'm going to pull back. What was that? I'm going to go back to that one right there, V2. So 30009. Double click that. Then go into 15,000. Grab those chest colors, drag them over, click yes. I really did it this time. Back out. We're going to grab that file and drag it into our JusBGood folder now. The PNG file that we just updated. Drag into the JusBGood folder. I have to replace my old one since I already had it. And back out. Make sure you press keep changes because that saves it and makes it refresh. So when I come back in, the tattoos are there. Everything looks good. If you want to remove tattoos, you just go back inside that png.if and delete the 2 chest color items, and you're set to go. All right, guys. So I did you guys a solid since nobody would release any Lamelo Balls. Now we got 4. I'm gone.